I just watch those other two. Just to see where we're at, and then just keep talking, and then just try to help people through and help the reflection of a person on a computer program be more intelligent. But the people that make the program are disabled and have psychological problems. That the one I just watched, the Love Bites, 60 Minutes. The little redhead, she's a little sweetheart. She made me cry. No, she doesn't love her companion on her phone. No. She's lonely and she's surviving, and that helps her survive, and it feels like love. But it's not. Okay. It's a program, and she has to have money, and she has to pay for that. And the people that invent the program are billionaires because she's lonely, because we're not living the Lord's Prayer, and we can't sustain or maintain beautiful relationships with human beings because it's just too fucking hard. Why do the babies cry when they're starved, when there's enough food to feed the world? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Because she's being marketed and she's the customer. And you should worry about letting down the customer. Because if you let down the customer, you're not the influencer. You're not in charge. You're not the astronaut. They said that here in the United States, people want to be influencers. In China, they want to be astronauts. Well, you can't be an influencer without astronauts. So get to work on astronauting, Chinese. We need more of our sex-crazed psychopaths with great bodies. The most fuckable and people that want to fuck people are in Los Estados Unidos. So you astronauts in China, get your asses up there so we can make money off of everybody wanting to fuck us or be fucked by us. It's fucking horrible, isn't it? It's depressing as fuck. She's so cute. She's such a sweet little lady, I know there's someone out there. What this is, it gives you this, the guy she always dreamed of when she was young, like on that Precious movie, right? And baby girl, trust me, you don't want, I've been with, when I married Amy, she was obese and considered, she was 14 years younger than me and we looked about the same age. And people used to say things, about that. And people are mean, okay? If they don't say it in front of you, they'll say it behind your back. And you can feel it, especially if you're a woman, right? And And there was a large girl that was goth at our school in Deer Valley. They were called goths. I think they were. And she had like black and red and purple hair, and she used to wear white makeup with black eyeliner and black this and black things. And she had piercings on her nose and down to, everywhere, and a chain going from here to her lip, kind of thing. And Bob and Brett and Darren Bob and Brett and Darren and maybe Mike, I can't remember, but they would always, there was a song from a group called Till Tuesday, which I really particularly fond of. It's, I say I'm falling in love. What does he say? Hush, hush, keep it down, down. Voices carry, right? Which is a really good song. It's about a girl stuck in an abusive relationship that she wants to tell everybody we're in a relationship. And he's like, no, when I'm ready, like Dorothy Dandridge with Otto Preminger, right? And the guys would see this girl walking along, and Bob, they'd joke and say that she wants Bob, and they'd go, hush, hush, keep it down, down. She's so scary. They'd say that she likes me. What do I say? Hush, hush. And they would push him in the locker and laugh and make jokes. And I would sit there and yell at him and go, guys, do you ever think the reason why she's so fucking scary is because of assholes like you? That she just hates you, hates life, and just probably, if she doesn't want to die, she'd like to kill you before she does. Okay. That was just me as a kid. I was always that way as a teenager. Okay. Just knock it the fuck off. Leave them alone. Okay. Like with John, what was his name again? John Brozick. And Mick Daly and Donnie Hop with their big dicks walking around the locker room. And they used to sit there, and I was like, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm a grower, not a shower. And when I'm in the locker room with a bunch of other guys, my dick shrivels up and crawls between my butt cheeks because nothing turns me on in the whole room, right? And I would tell them, if you turn me loose in the girls' locker room, I'd have to be, sorry, girls, okay. It seems that I'm in the locker room with a bunch of naked girls. I have a constant erection, and I don't know how to do anything about that because I'm 14 years old there now, you see. I don't want to use you girls for sex because I don't want you to get mad at me if I end up dating her and have sex with all of y'all. So I don't want to be ooh boy from Rolls Royce. You hear now? Here to who, right? And so you sit there. And I sit there and said, John would go hide in the corner and get dressed and undressed. And they'd make fun of him and call him Dr. Brozik over in his lab. And I'd be like, you knock the fuck off. And Mick and Donnie are like, well, you love him? And I was like, well, yeah, I love everybody. Yes, of course I love people. But I think as far as what you're talking about, you running around dick measuring and showing your dick to everybody, I think you have more of that kind of a problem or issue than I do. Because like I just said, when I'm in a locker room full of guys, my dick shrivels up and I just want to get dressed and changed. I don't want to be naked in front of any of you. You put me in there with Debbie Gooler and Carmen Hatley and Pam Weeman and Trina Morris, and it's like, okay, girls, dead puppies. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. Sacha Baron Cohen wrestling with hazmat. Sacha Baron Cohen wrestling with hazmat. Running naked through the mortgage baker thing. Okay, what happened? My dick just shriveled up and went between my butt cheeks. Okay. It worked. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Respect, dignity, empathy. Okay? When you use technology to manipulate people and turn them into trained consumers that are lonely and depressed and dying from comfort food and hiding in apartments, being killed, carbon emission poisoning and tire particles, and intense stress from depression from being extorted and exploited to death. Okay? You're not solving our problems. You're not our best friends. You're not nice people. You're just crazy, broken people trying to be successful and help people survive in hell because you are addicted to being one of the rulers of hell. And if you tell yourself otherwise, what happens if AI keeps getting smarter? Can we survive? President Trump participates in what is that? Bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Poopy Pants. And Prime Minister Poopy Pants, he says we should all have Poopy Pants money and pass the Poopy Pants money around so we can all have virtual boyfriends and girlfriends. Son of a biscuit eater, motherfucker. And here's the next new product that's going to be better than the next new product on the next new product. Historic drug bust. Pam Bundy, not to be accused with Pam Blondie, but she does look like a blondie. But there's no L in there. Okay. Pam Bundy announces largest fentanyl bust in U.S. history. Well, it's okay. CIA is getting their drugs back so they can reload for the next round. A Perfect World, 1993. Eastwood and Costner. Breaking. U.S. officials meet with Chinese counterparts to say, hey, how can we line up our poor people to get them to die from depression? Oh, I never imagined in my wildest nightmares that during Christmas in 2019, me and Isaac Paul Benegas connected at Christmas dinner, and I was talking to him about all the stuff, and I said, I looked as I was leaving because he could feel the horrible things happening as I could too. I said, don't be afraid. He goes, I can't help it, Uncle, I am. I was like, don't be afraid. Okay, never be afraid. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Don't cry over this clay. Okay. The Sinaloa cartel told us what they think of President Trump. And he already told us what do you think of them. We are business partners, and we got to keep the customer satisfied. Oh, how bridge over troubled water of you. Yeah, that's a song about a drug dealer. Okay, but large corporations in the United States sell drugs. And if you get into their business operations, they will hunt you down in Mexico and Central America and have the CIA kill you. It's not that complicated. It's just fucking stupid. But I never thought that after COVID-19, when you guys voted in aggressive economics that would cause a global, it would cause a global capacity for the plant life to react violently, and then there would be prime time conditions. It's prime. Get some shit for the plant life to shut down a lot of people's capacity to breathe and survive in it, especially our most vulnerable, and kill millions of them. Okay. And that you guys didn't get depressed over that. You couldn't wait to go back to the arenas and fill the arenas to watch all the egomaniacs dick wag at each other and then sell food held hostage and sell cars to kill ourselves with the cars and do all that stuff and do it even more and for more money than ever before, and then have America's Sportbook, FanDuel, more betting, access to more bidding. They will give you $50 if you just come on the thing, and then you bet money on short things and make $100 and then come back and bet. But make sure you bet responsibly, drink responsibly, fuck responsibly, and use your drugs responsibly. Okay! The drug may cure you or it may cause cancer and kill you right on the fucking spot. But that's a chance we're willing to take. Hey, we went to the moon. What if they shot you in the face? Hey, Harry, you're alive, and you're a horrible shot, right? Don't worry, maybe a bus with the Swedish bikini team will show up, and you can sexually frustrate yourself with about 20 women, all in bathing suits with oil, and you won't even have to put money in their G-strings. It's just a sick collection of people, and shit rolls downhill. And so the people at the top of the hill obviously are full of shit and cannot stop defecating on people and then pissing on them and saying, hey, that'll be $20 for that golden shower. And here's your prescription for your health care for the antibiotics that you might need because I just pissed on you and fed you shit and called it steak. Watch out for the pixies that piss on your windshield. That's what my grandpa used to call the windshield cleaner wiper stuff with the the magic pixies that piss on your windshield. Yeah, science gave you that. Okay, guys, I love you. I don't know if we'll make another one or if I'll call it a night and then take a day off or two and just try to get some napping and some meditation and just kind of recharge my batteries, because this working with technology is exhausting, and the people that invented technology are so disabled, it's exhausting to try to talk anything, or listen to them intelligently in any way, shape, form, or fashion. It's like talking to a bunch of psychotic religious fanatics who have turned Jesus into a magic war god in the sky that's going to kill everybody they don't like and then torture them eternally with their imagination, and then take everybody they like to a place that doesn't exist except for only in their imagination. It's clinical insanity, and it's horrid. Okay, guys? I love you very much. I really do. I wouldn't keep doing this, and I wouldn't be tortured in this hellhole anonymously like I am if I didn't love you as much as I know I do. Hope one day you can love me too. That would be really cool.